everyone, my name is Dr. Akriti Gupta and I am a gynecologist and IVF specialist. I regularly put videos online regarding various topics related to the women health, and lastly I had put videos on PCOD both in Hindi and English, saying what were the causes, what was the symptomatology and how we are going to treat it. But still I get a number of questions and doubts. So there are so many myths people are having regarding PCOD. Today's video is all about debunking the myths of PCOD. These myths are overshadowing the facts which I told you in my previous videos, but just I'll be brushing up on 5 to 6 such myths which commonly I encounter in my practice. Myth number 1. I'm having irregular periods. I think I'm having PCOD. Don't think like that. There are so many reasons for having irregular cycles, ranging from just your difficult dietary habits, obesity, or thyroid disorders, or or there are imbalances in hormones like prolactin. So there are very number of causes of having irregular periods, not just PCOD. PCOD is just one cause. So consult the gynecologist, just get yourself evaluated, rule out the physiological stress in your life and other habits which you're following to find out what exactly are you suffering from. So it's not always PCOD. Myth number 2. I'm obese. I think I'm gaining weight. I think I'm suffering from PCOD. No, it's not like that. So this is a common myth found in so many teenagers and also their mothers who have this notion that, oh, she's getting obese, she's gaining weight, and she's developed acne on the face, she might be developing PCOD. Oh, that's a big problem. No guys, it's not like that. You have to be sure that what exactly is the cause of the weight gain. Is there any stress factor in your environment? Are you eating too much unhealthy food, too much of junk food or fried foods? Or your lifestyle is sedentary. You are having nothing, no sort of exercise or physical activity in your life. So these are the basic reasons for you putting on weight, not just PCOD. Definitely PCOD, insulin resistance and obesity is linked. But the thing is that if you are gaining weight, it is not because of PCOD. It could be other ways around as well. PCOD could be because of weight gain, and then if you have PCOD, you might be gaining weight. So just find out the cause, and if you don't find any physiological reasons, then consult your doctor and get yourself evaluated. Myth number 3. I'm taking these medicines and I think these will treat my PCOD. I don't need to work out or anything. I've been prescribed metformin, so that is for weight loss. No, that's absolutely wrong. The first and foremost treatment of your weight loss is yourself. You only have to do that workout to shed those extra kilos from your body. It's not a medicine going to do that. So first and foremost, realize that something is extra in your body and you have to shed them, and you have to work that extra mile. You have to give time to your health, to your lifestyle, to your physical activity, and then metformin has a role only in improving your insulin sensitivity. So this is also one of the reasons associated with PCOD. Around 60 to 85% of the women with PCOD have insulin resistance, and they suffer from they're likely to suffer from the obesity issues. So therefore all the three things are interrelated. Myth number 4. I am having PCOD, I can't get pregnant. So it's not like that. You are having PCOD, it might decrease your chances of getting pregnant naturally, but definitely you can become pregnant. There are so many methods to increase the production of your eggs and to release the eggs from your ovaries. So we already know that PCOD leads to anovulation or oligovulation. So when there's anovulation, this means that there is in the ovaries the eggs are not getting released. They are not ovulating, which in a normal women in a 28-day cycle, they will get released at the 14th day, which actually proves that she can become pregnant naturally. So if that is not happening, we have medicines which will lead to ovulation. They are called as ovulation induction agents. So they can help you to get pregnant. Besides that, there are other methods which we can use to improve the chances of your pregnancy. And talking about IVF, it is one of the options which comes later, but definitely you can get pregnant with your own eggs. You can have your own baby. PCOD doesn't mean that you're not going to have childbirth. So myth number 5 is many people they feel that PCOD does not have a cause. It is the cause is ill defined. So no guys, PCOD is a lifestyle disease and its causes have been evaluated, and now they are ranging from genetic factor to environmental factors and various other changes in the body which take place, like at the level of the ovaries, the hypothalamus, that is the brain, or the other glands in the body like adrenals. So there's an interplay of the genetics, the hormones in the body, as well as the environment, which leads to the development of PCOD in a female, in a lady. Myth number 6. So many of the women, they have a notion that once in teenage life they have had PCOD, they've suffered this problem, and in the reproductive life while they're getting pregnant they had problems in getting pregnant. So once they conceive and they have a baby, now there is nothing to worry about PCOD. So guys, it's not like that. It is a chronic lifestyle disease, as I've told you, like hypertension and diabetes. You need to be worried about it. You need to be thoughtful about it. Yes, it will not cause you that harm as your hypertension and diabetes will cause you, but definitely it will stay in your system, and you have to maintain a healthy lifestyle. You have to maintain a good physical activity regime to get rid of few things in your later life. That is the long-term complications. So what are those? Hypertension, diabetes, metabolic syndrome, and also rarely it can cause the cancer of the uterus in the females in later life. So these are quick review 6 myths which people commonly have, and they ask me, and maybe they'll ask the gynecologist as well. So guys, please watch my previous videos on PCOD to get a depth knowledge of what are the causes and what are the how to diagnose PCOD and why it is important for you to go to a gynecologist and take a specialist care. Also watch my video on the PCOD diet plan, which is actually very effective and many of my patients have followed. So the links are in my description box, and you can go and open my YouTube videos from there. And in the end, just don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and there'll be so much of good content coming up ahead. So stay safe and stay home. Take care of your health in the times of corona, and I hope and I pray these times end very soon.